It's kind of a inside joke among people who knew me, especially people who knew me growing up, that I really like pizza. And I still really like pizza today. It's maybe not as comically obsessive as it was when I was younger, but I still do enjoy a good pizza. And one year, my brother gave me the gift of 4 Delissio freezer pizzas to heat up and eat for myself. Now, for the international viewers outside of Canada, I believe Delissio is known as DiGiorno. It's the same thing though. Now that may sound like a simple gift, and it was, but that doesn't mean it wasn't special or personal to me. And I think a lot of times we think that gifts have to be expensive, rare, or unique, or maybe even we avoid getting the things that somebody has specifically mentioned liking because we want it to be something that we came up with in our own head rather than something that they said. And it doesn't need to be like that. Just get to know the person and what they like and keep it simple but personal. I am not the best gift giver. At least I don't see myself as a particularly overly material person. It may surprise you to know just from watching these videos too that I'm not always the most expressive person. Like I'm fairly expressive, but when it comes to gift giving, for whatever reason, when I receive a gift, I'm very muted in my expression. I don't know why that is. I'm sure the psychologists could theorize in the comments, but oftentimes I'm very oh, thank you. And I don't seem like I necessarily appreciate it, but I actually do a lot. The other part of this gift that he gave me was a Chuck Norris Jokes calendar. And so this is really interesting. So he gave me a consumable gift, something that was an experience to enjoy and then it's gone, but then also something that was tangible and more lasting, like this Jokes calendar. Yes, you could say it's only going to last for that calendar year, but you could still enjoy the jokes later on. And I've always been a jokey kind of guy and like the silly kind of corny dad jokes and Chuck Norris jokes and that kind of thing. And so it was a great gift. He also paired it with an experience, a unique way of delivering the gift, because rather than just simply putting it under the Christmas tree, it was hidden in the freezer. And I had to go but I didn't know it was going to be in the freezer. It wasn't obvious that it was going to be hidden in the freezer because I didn't know what the gift was going to be. So it was kind of this game of hot and cold, getting closer to the freezer, very cold, haha, and finding them there. And then on top of that, he wrapped them in the comics pages of the newspaper. And so throughout the year, he would save the weekend comics pages of the newspaper because I really like comic strips. And then he wrapped up the pizza boxes in that in a way that would be easy to take them off without tearing them so that I could read those as well. So it was really well thought out gift. My brother's good that way. Another cool part about a gift like pizza like that is that it's something that I could share with him and others in my family to share the experience that gift brings together rather than just simply a solo experience being given. And the reason I wanted to make this video was there's a lot of people like me that struggle with gift giving, that are always thinking in their head that it needs to be bigger than it is. When he got pizzas on sale for surely less than $20 total, and then the calendar probably wasn't very expensive either, and then he saved these newspaper pages which didn't cost him anything except for time. And I think that's really what goes into a good gift, is the time investment more than the financial investment. You can get something that costs little to nothing if you maybe even make it yourself, but it costs you the time and attention to really pay attention to what that person likes and to think through the experience of that gift for them. And so I'm really speaking to myself about learning to give better gifts, as I was reminded of this story the other day. Don't overcomplicate gift giving. Just get to know the person that you're giving the gift to and think about the experience you want them to have, and listen to them. Take notes throughout the year as they're mentioning things. Also, fun little fact for you, this pizza pillow that you've been seeing in the background here was also a gift given to me by a former work colleague of mine, Dan, and Dan has his own YouTube channel. I'll link it down in the description, where he does comedic skits about DC Comics characters. And if you're a comic nerd like me, you will enjoy those funny skits. So check out the link below. And welcome, by the way, if this is your first time, to my second channel. This is my personal channel, something new I'm experimenting with. That is just personal thoughts and stories and anything that doesn't have to do with tech, like over on my main channel. If you are interested in technology, though, the link to my main channel is down below. Thanks for checking out this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I have no regular scheduled upload rhythm for this channel yet, as I'm just kind of experimenting, letting it just be whatever I want, just let my personality come through. But if you're down for that journey, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when the next one's coming out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.